Hey everyone, it is Stephanie here with Raw Into the Looking Glass here in Las Vegas. Um, if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. I am a esthetician, an advanced esthetician, pro makeup artist. I have a little shop and a little salon in Las Vegas called Into the Looking Glass. That's the letter N, the number two. Yes, I'm a senior tran, and I'm here to discuss many different things. We talk about everything. I try to do this every Wednesday. I'm sitting in my store here. I'm not open yet. I open at 10:30, so I was like, well, let me do this a little early and get out there because I've got a few clients today and a lot of stuff going on. It's a little warm in Vegas, but it's beautiful today. And I'm excited because Friday, right after my show, My Oh My at Flex, which is every Thursday at 9:30, I am going to Idaho for a little while. My best friend lives up there. She has this beautiful house right on the river. I go up every year to see her. We used to be roommates down here. We owned a house together for like a really long time, like about 15, 16 years, something like that. And so I go up there and I just kind of vegetate and have a good time. And we go river rafting, horseback riding, the whole 9 yards. So, anyway, just letting you know that I'm going to be out of the shop for a little while. Friday, I'll be back late Tuesday, early Wednesday morning. Will be open probably Wednesday morning, like normal. So, just a little excursion for a little while. So, today, I want to talk about your makeup brushes and cleaning them. Now, this is all raw, unedited. I don't really know how to do like where they put the video inside the video. So, I'm just talking, explaining things. So, I hope that that helps you with everything. I need to learn how to edit and do all of that kind of stuff, but I just keep it all real and raw and all of that. Um, so your makeup brushes, there are different grades of makeup brushes and all of that. And I give makeup brushes away when I'm doing makeup. And this is like a little sack filled with different makeup brushes. And we're going to talk about cleaning them today. And I love these. These are super soft. And every time I get them, um, before I use them on someone, I just kind of pull like if there's any excess hair or anything like this, because these particular brushes are a synthetic horsehair blend. So, sometimes the natural hair brushes, as they call it, or horsehair, they do rabbit hair, they do all of that. Sometimes they leave, especially in high definition film, they'll leave like little bristles. Like, I don't know if you can see where that's poking up, but they leave little bristles behind sometimes. But for every day, it's all good. So, you shouldn't really share your brushes. Even before COVID, I was like giving away brushes for two reasons. One, I was just lazy. I hated washing brushes. And years ago, when I first started working in film, all I did was clean makeup brushes for other artists and hated it. So when I ended up doing everything on my own, I'm just like, well, I'm just going to give them the brushes. It just makes it so much easier in the long run. I think I'm the only one in the country that really does that. And I try to get decent brushes. I order so many of them like you wouldn't believe. And I do sell these in the store too. And I have other kinds. Um, like the toothbrush brush. I love that for applying foundation and everything. I think that's pretty amazing. But let's talk about cleaning them. You can spend a lot of money on cleanser. You also can go to like Five Below and they have their brush cleaner. It's like in a bottle about that big. That's $5. And it's like, that sounds like a really good deal. And I guess maybe it is. I buy it from time to time when I'm feeling lazy, but I make my own. And you should wash your brushes about, I'm sorry, someone was calling. I had to turn it off. Like I said, this is all unedited and raw. You should like clean your brushes. I every time I use it, depending on what I do, like my brushes I have at home, I clean them, and or I take a makeup wipe and wipe it off, and then I deep clean them about once a week. That also helps you from not breaking out, so you don't get all the bacteria and everything built up in it. It keeps your brushes fresh. It helps them last longer. And then I just like air dry them. I also have a little machine at home. I got it at Costco, and it's like a little tub. I wish I had it here to show you. And you put your brush inside it, and there's like this little machine that holds the end of the brush, and you dip it down, and it spins it around, and you put your cleanser down in it, and it dries it. It does everything in one. It's pretty amazing, and I use that quite a bit too. But as far as making your own cleanser, the way you do that is you're going to take, let's say you have 16-ounce glass, okay? Or let's do a little more than that because you want it to last a while. One of those squirt bottles, one of those, I keep getting spam calling me every day. So one of those big squirt bottles that if I had one around, I have 2 Red Bulls, so we'll do it this way. So it's about this tall. You're going to fill, when it's this tall, you're going to put about this much alcohol in it, and not the drinking kind. You're just going to go to Walmart, to Dollar Tree, wherever, and get like the rubbing alcohol. Then you're going to take a few drops of your favorite. I would do face cleanser. I wouldn't do shampoo. I would do like a face cleanser because this is touching your face. Or I would do Castile soap. And I would do, I say a couple of drops. It's like a spoonful, like just like a tablespoon. I would put in it. And then the rest of it is distilled water. Sometimes I do alkaline water too. And you shake it up, and then you spray it on, and you wipe it until it comes clean. Now, if you're doing this every day, depending on like, let's see, all of these phone calls are coming in and it's distracting me. I'm sorry. So like this brush right here, I prefer a stippling brush, and that's because I have like ruddy skin, so it gets like it allows the foundation to get in and helps make it look smoother, all of that. But you can use this as a foundation brush. And if you use a liquid, even if you use a cream or whatever, that's going to get all gummed up and icky. So you're going to want to wash that right away anyway. But if you're doing it every day, it won't build up, so it won't get all nasty. And it takes like a few squirts to do it on all of it. And then you just set it out to dry. And it's that simple. And I just wanted to share that with you. I hope it helps you. You do not have to spend a lot of money on cleansers and all of that. You can use any kind of face cleanser. I like to use the Walmart Equate brand, the hydrating cleanser. I use that on because it's like $6 and it comes in like well, it's probably about as big as this can. And it lasts about a month and a half, and that's me using it every day, either on my face or my brushes or whatever. So I do wash my face every day with it. And after I do that, what I do is when I go to rinse them, if I don't use the little machine, I will take essential oil like lavender, because I like the smell of lavender. Sometimes I will use like rosemary, because rosemary is also good with antibacteria and stuff like that. But just to help with the smell, I'll put it down in and rinse it, and then have a few drops of essential oil in it. So when I go to put it on my face, it actually smells really good. So I hope that helps. I hope you all have a great week. If you come to Vegas, I know there's a lot of stuff going on about Vegas right now and what's going on here. So check out Vegas.com if you want to get a hotel room and you want to get a good deal on it, some of the places you can stay that's like around my shop is Palace Station. They just, a couple of years ago, they totally remodeled all the rooms. You don't have to spend a lot of money when you come to Vegas. I do know that there's a big thing on resort fees, and they're talking about they're supposed to be getting rid of them soon or cutting them in half or something. There's a bunch of videos about how Vegas is dying. It's changing more than it's dying. I put an article on my Facebook, and it's how we've traded rhinestones in for shoulder pads, talking about how the showgirl and all the shows are kind of like not here, and we're becoming more of a sports town. And you know, I love the old-fashioned showgirl. I know quite a few of them that were showgirls back in the 60s and 70s and even the 80s, and like the real showgirls that worked at Bally's, and they wore the Bob Mackie outfits and all of that. And they still look great. I have a friend named Suzanne, and she's still a showgirl today, and she works in, well, was, the producer died recently, but it was in Palm Springs, and it was here, and they do it, like, I believe once a month, but it was, everyone that was in it was over 50, and these women looked absolutely amazing. They were so in shape and so beautiful and had the hourglass figure, and the place would be packed out to see them, and then they did all these big numbers with the headdresses and all of that. I love all of that. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you with the makeup brushes. Stop by. I have a lot of sales on wigs and everything. I'm going to flip this around so you can see a little bit of the store. I'm sitting at my desk, and see if you can see up here. Oh, I didn't go up high enough. There's more wigs and everything like that.